I did a few of these pieces, and if I made a mistake, I made a mistake. There's just nothing to it, but they came out super fun. They came out cute and super fun. Or like these little ones. So if that's something you want to do, come get your paper and come get your marker and come sit with me. And if not, if you just want to chill, that's fine too. Come take a seat, go get your coffee, go get your snacks, go get your tea. So the markers that I'm going in with today, I'm feeling the green marker. I don't know why, but I'm feeling funky today. I have this Sharpie right next to me, but I thought, I got so many markers though. Why don't I use a different one? If you think that you cannot draw nothing, I'm gonna give you some basic shapes to pull from. I'm gonna give you these. Any of these will do. And any of these lines will do. You just connect this stuff together until it works out to make something fun. And then, because those aren't enough shapes, you're gonna need to go off script and make something crazy. So I like to start off with just a general blob or circle shape. It's definitely a blob and not a circle. But I like to start from here because you can literally go anywhere. You can work inwards or outwards. I like to work outwards a lot. So I tend to draw these little bumps. Especially when I just don't want to think. I just want to draw. More ways you can work with circles or semicircles, or just to connect some circles onto that. I know that's looking more like a hill or a bump, but that's fine. And look, we already have something. And do you know what I see already? Some eyeballs. I didn't mean to do that. They just appear. Now, I'm not sure if I want to add anything here for the nose, but it could be fun. I'll consider it later. But now that we have these eyeballs, you do not, if you end up creating something like this where you see a face or a figure or an animal or something, you do not have to keep sticking to that. You can leave it there and figure out something else to do. Like, for example, I can start drawing mountains, and these are just triangles. Triangles and zigzags. And it's still looking out to be something cool. Then I can go in here and just make a bean shape. Alright, now because I did show you this cheat sheet, let me try to show some examples of working with this. How about this clover looking thing right here? I will just put it right above this person's head. And while you're doing this, your art should not look like mine. I think it's very important that you have fun with the shapes and do whatever you want. So, and just play whatever. If you want to go to the corner here and start something, go to the corner there. If you want to go to the corner here and start something, do something there. Like, let's see. We'll do a heart shape down here. Maybe we'll continue with some wavy lines. And now it kind of reminds me of a flower a little bit. Can't really fit a flower in here, but I can try. And sometimes making things crowded and overlapping is fun. So I hope you've got the general gist or the vibe of the art that I'm doing. You're just connecting shapes and connecting lines. And if you see something in those lines, then make something out of it. And if you don't, then don't. This doesn't have any meaning, but it's cool. I see a dude there. He looks cool. He's just vibing. There's no meaning to him either. There's no meaning to any of this. And that's where the joy is. So, and another thing, if you don't like the way things are going, just keep going anyway. If you think that your art is looking a little scary, keep going. It usually turns out to something cool anyways, if you just keep adding. Let's see if there's anything else I want to incorporate from here. So I kind of already used like these lines right here, right there. But I do love these dashes sometimes. So, but I kind of want to do a variation of the dashes where they're like, they're not aligned, like they have, what is it called? Negative space in them, is that correct? I'm not like a real artist, y'all. I just have a marker and some paper. See how fun. And then if you still want to go in with just the dashes, you can do something like that. My little coffee's in the way. Excuse me. And then another thing that I do in my art a lot is that I do this thing. And then I like to shade it in. Don't ask me why, I just do. And as you can see, my lines are shaky and uneven, but they're organic. And that's fine. Oh look, a flower. Oh look, another flower. See, and now we're almost already done with our outline, I guess. I mean, you could definitely leave it here, but I think I'll add some more later. Yeah, I'm just doing these like puffy little shapes just because I want to fill in these like blank areas. And I can always color them in a different, differently later to add like some diversity because they don't need to all be the same color. So next I'm just gonna use the black marker to just fill in some spaces that I want filled. And I'm just kind of not really giving it any thought, but just applying color where I think it needs to be applied. Is black a color? Is that not considered a color in the art world? Is this still debated? Because I still don't know. I remember in like high school they always said like black and white were like shades or shadows, but they weren't colors. Does that stand true for everyone else? And then today, you can fill in the colors prettier than mine if you want, but today I'm not really worried about it. That's fun. This is what you gotta do with Posca markers sometimes. Because also, I need to find some thicker paper because these acrylic markers sometimes shred through them. And I'm like, uh-oh. But I'm all about getting cheap art supplies though, because not everybody has the extra money to buy a lot of good art supplies. Like, I'll get these really nice markers and then use the cheap paper till I can find some good ones on like a deal. I think that's all I want to do with the black marker right now, actually. That's all I want to do. We can move on to, what other color should we use? Green, black. And if you don't have other colors, it's fine. You can always leave it black and white, or buy a cheap paint, fill it in, or just like, hold on, let me show you one. It's literally just two colors. Like this one. You don't need to do anything crazy. This is just gold and black, and that works out fine too. Let's try this color here, fuchsia. Oh, it's a little dry. She is a little dry. Hold on. Okay, there she goes. How would you feel about me doing an ASMR video though? Like, I'm enjoying the chill, but I feel like I just kind of don't know what to say. Like, yeah, I can keep yapping about my art, but I don't know who wants to listen to that for like 15 minutes straight. And then eventually I also want to do like a sketchbook tour. I haven't quite filled out this sketchbook yet. I'm still like, haven't got too far. This is how much I've got through, but I still have all of this to go through. But once I kind of fill this one out, I would love to do a sketchbook tour. really what I should be doing is like live streaming, because I would love to like just sketch and chat with you guys. I do have a Twitch. I'm not on there a lot, but I would love to be. It is also at Thinus. So if you do like this video, go ahead and go over to Twitch, follow me, and I would love to hang out with you guys. I think that's all for the fuchsia. I realized in the beginning of the video I said all you need is a marker, and I'm here using like 50 million markers. I apologize. Maybe I should have told you to have a few markers. If you have a few colors, you can do something like this. But if you don't, just add more detail. Just add swirlies. I love adding swirlies everywhere. Like what if I just left this white, actually? I'll show you what I mean. That's actually so cute. I actually love that. I love that. That was messy for no reason. Oh well. So cute. You know what? I'm gonna give this little creature here big old eyelashes. How cute. Okay, it's definitely missing some other color, maybe for like the background. I'm feeling a light blue. I'm feeling a light blue. Well, let's see how this color is doing. Just me abusing my Posca markers. I'm already thinking I might redo this into like a proper painting, but this is still a fun doodle. And let me know your opinion. Would you rather see some more art like this where everything looks super sketchy, or would you like to see all the spaces properly filled out? I can't decide. I might just have to do this and the and fill out all the spaces and then just do a comparison, because this is fun. Alrighty. I think I'm pretty satisfied with that. So, yeah. I'm glad you can hang out with me. I hope y'all have a chill day. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!